What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do an All My Love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you guys are second during the zodiac lineup for Group 2. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so I was sitting in your energy before we started the reading. Of course, I shuffle all the decks before I get started. And I will say that the main card that I will say kind of caught my attention the most while I was shuffling the main deck was loyalty. Loyalty jumped out for you guys while I was shuffling. And so it could be, I kind of got this feeling of what is it about loyalty? What is it that makes it so important to you? Okay, for some of you right now, it's truly important. Um, Primarily a specific situation in general. Again, this is general, not personal. Okay, so if this relates to you, you take it, and anyone else it doesn't resonate, then pass it. Okay. But a situation of possibly a relationship where you're trying to understand or figure out where your partner's loyalty lies in the sense of a particular situation where you have mutual friends and maybe you're no longer friends with someone or certain people, and you assume or want your person to stop dealing with those people, okay, or this particular person. Now, I will say before we get into your reading, Capricorn, in regards to that, is that dependent upon the situation, that is a high ask for someone's person in the sense of maybe it could be a relative, it could be a coworker, and it may be hard for them to not deal with that person, although you have to leave it up to your person to kind of deal with that because they can slowly distance themselves from someone and kind of make it known in a way without being too forward, okay, that they no longer are having dealings with them. As for others, other situations, it could be avoidable if you have a very mature conversation with your person and they may understand and slowly start distancing themselves from those people, okay? Especially if they see that it's making you uncomfortable, okay? It just all depends on the situation, okay? But something that's very petty in a way, again, you don't have to deal with them, but your person may not have any qualms with them. Doesn't mean that they're not completely not loyal to you, but I can understand where you're coming from, where it would mean that they're not actually loyal to you. They're more loyal to the people that that you have in common. It could be a situation of where they feel like maybe this might be an early on type of thing in your relationship, and maybe those mutual people that they know, they've known longer than you. So it's not always very easy to just cut people off, Capricorn, especially in a new budding relationship type vibe, okay? I'm getting this feeling of some past energy possibly, and so again it may require some talking with you and your person, okay? So that was a lot for your pre-read, okay? Let's go ahead and get into your reading, okay? We're going to go one from the top, which is your energy, Capricorn, one from the bottom, which is the energy of the person and or situation that you're dealing with, and then one energetically from the middle, which I think I had my eye on two cards that kind of split in a way. So I'm hoping then I went to the second card, which I'm going to use, which is for the energy between you and the situation and or person. Now, when I mentioned loyalty, I would like for you guys to kind of think of Kendrick Lamar's song Loyalty with Rihanna from the Damn album, okay? Check that out, listen to it. Maybe that will help you a little bit, okay? Or, maybe help your person, okay? One or the other. Didn't want to leave that out because I definitely felt that during the pre-read, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see what your spread is starting off with, Capricorn. We have tolerance, okay, in your energy. All right, heart space, okay, with all this green here, okay. The energy of your person and or situation is expression, okay. And then energy between you and the situation together is trust, okay. You are piggybacking off of Taurus's reading, okay, in the sense of trust was actually in Taurus's energy, okay. Again, I shuffled the cards. I do not mark them or anything like that. This was the second card that I, kind of energetically was guided to versus the first card. So this is the energy between you and the situation and or person, the need of trust, okay. So let's get into your energy first, okay. Tolerance, okay, is where your energy is right now. Sorry if it's a little hazy, okay. Tolerance, okay. Tolerance says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone, okay. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone, okay. So you are tolerating certain things because you are looking at others' points of view, okay. Again, a conversation between you and your person, while they want to make you happy and they understand your frustrations, they want you to kind of understand the situation you're putting them in, okay. In regards to, again, this is piggybacking off of that pre-read that we started off with for your reading, okay. So tolerating certain things, okay. Again, it could be a back and forth of like, look, they didn't do anything to me, that was before me type of vibe, okay. So whatever happened before them does not involve them. If you don't want to deal with them, that's perfectly fine with your person, but they obviously have some kind of tie with this person, okay. Again, you put them in the midst of a rock and a hard place. Don't make your person feel like there's an ultimatum of like, if you gonna keep dealing with them, then I'm gonna have to. That's gonna cause problems within your relationship. And if your relationship is at a good standpoint, Capricorn, then don't cause any, additional drama, okay. Just as much as you want to be happy in this relationship, your person deserves to be happy as well, okay. So kind of hear them out, okay, and there should be a resolve. All right, now let's get into the person or situation's energy, which is expression, okay. What I just, described is kind of leading into this, okay. Expression, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love, okay. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love, okay. Now, with expression being here for those of you that are going through that situation, like I just said, it comes down to a heart-to-heart conversation. Others of you, if you've been kind of, again, like I said, piggybacking off of Taurus's reading, in the sense of maybe interest in a new person, and you've kind of been, reining yourself in from really, wanting to, solidify a relationship with someone, it may be time, or you may feel like it's time to express yourself, or it may be this person who's about to express themselves to you, okay. And maybe you've been kind of dealing with, a little bit of their, not shadiness, but kind of nonchalant ways, kind of laid back ways, things of that nature, or how they've been kind of lackadaisical in the connection, okay? And so maybe they're about to express themselves, Capricorn, and kind of give you some form of appreciation for tolerating their behavior, okay? Now, let's move on to this final piece of the energy between you and the situation and or person, leading into trust, okay? Leading into trust. Very pure here with the white, purple, pink, and blue, okay? It says you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition, okay? You know for a fact, and so does your person, however this may be going, vice versa, that, you know, the loyalty is there, okay? It will always be there, but you still are both individuals, okay? And so you have to be able to trust your person is always going to be there for you and consider your feelings and vice versa, okay? So trust in that, okay? Don't go into negative thinking, okay? Now, if you have been struggling with that, I would definitely suggest my meditation oil of called Sanctuary. It could help with that, or Remembrance. Both are different in hindsight. Remembrance has amethyst. Sanctuary has lapis lazuli. Okay, lapis lazuli is more so geared towards overthinking in a negative context, whereas Remembrance is used for, or should be used for, literally that, remembering and using it for positive thoughts and, of course, intuition, okay, making good judgment calls, okay? So if you've been suffering from that, then by all means you should try Remembrance. But if you suffer from negative overthinking, then lapis lazuli is more so your speed, okay, with Sanctuary, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the next part of the reading, which is what Capricorns are focused on right now. I'm going to light shuffle here. At first, I wasn't going to. I was just going to go ahead and pull, but I feel like it's necessary as the energy has shifted. That sometimes happens during my readings. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I truly appreciate your patronage. If this is your first time watching the All My Love readings, as I do have a multitude of different readings for different facets of the collective lives, I truly welcome you to the All My Love readings. I hope they help you in some way, shape, or form. Now, if you like this reading, by all means, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe so you can know and be notified when I post for your sign again, okay? So, did a little light shuffling, and I'm going to go ahead and pull one from the top and one directly from the bottom. These two messages you can take for yourself, or you can take one for yourself, one towards a situation and or person, or both towards a situation and or person. Depends on what resonates for you, okay? Let's get into the first message, which is camera, okay? Again, somewhat piggybacking off of Taurus. Taurus got photograph, okay? And here you guys are with camera, okay? So camera is here saying reminiscing, keepsake, perception, okay? Learn from the past and make memories, okay? So catching new memories, okay? I feel like perception is more geared towards you guys, okay? And learning from the past, okay? Maybe you know, dealt with a similar situation before. What do you remember from that past situation, okay? Did you blow things out of proportion? Were you passive aggressive? What, you know, caused things to maybe either go awry that was different from this time, okay? Learn from your past and, you know, do something new, okay? Don't fall into the same traps, okay? But again, really looking at perception. That is the biggest key word that I want you guys to take away towards your reading, okay? Let's get into the second message, which is Cupid's arrow, okay? Cupid's arrow. Cupid's arrow says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation, okay? I'm more so focused on have faith and hesitation, okay? I feel as though, you know, have faith in your relationship, again, with trust being here, okay? hesitation in the sense of maybe you have not made or expressed your feelings to this person yet in regards to this particular situation, and maybe you've been holding back because you're trying to allow things to flow naturally. Okay, something that was kind of mentioned in the Taurus reading. Okay, so either you have Taurus in your birth chart, okay, or you are dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be, it's an honorable mention. So if you want, you can take the time to go and look at that reading, and maybe that may tie in some things for you. Okay, so that is pretty much all we're going to discuss with this row here. We're going to go ahead and lead into the romance angels. I'm going to do a hard shuffle on these. With the romance angels, of course, it's geared more towards love. The first two rows are more so, in my opinion, about, you know, your personal standpoint on things, your heart space, your mental and emotional state with whatever the situation is. Okay, it doesn't always have to be a relationship. It could be a platonic one. It could be just self-love and self-care, something that was touched on in the Taurus reading. But overall, that is what these readings are geared for. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time. I don't know if I had actually hit 3 at that point. Y'all know I like to shuffle in 3s and cut by 3s. It's one of my favorite numbers. In the sense of centering, okay? Centering oneself and remaining as positive as possible. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to do the same thing. One from the top and one from the bottom, okay? The outcome of this energy, okay? Same thing goes here, both for yourself, both towards the situation, or one of each, whatever relates for you. First message, attraction, okay? Attraction, a popular card within the All My Love readings, okay? It says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? I tie this into expression and the make memories as far as with camera, okay? Really just enjoying this person in their entirety, okay, as in their being, okay? You're attracted to this person. There's nothing that's not attracting you to this person. Focus more on that versus outside influences, okay? Now, let's move on to the second message, which is more so about now separation, okay? Separation. Separation, it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon, okay? Time apart. Now, it does not have to mean definitively, okay? It could be a situation of just needing a break. It could be work related, as I said, depending on if this particular situation in your pre-read is in regards to family or co-worker type of vibe. Someone's going to get a little bit busy and you're going to be slightly separated from your person, okay? So enjoy, you know, how things are going now, because things may change as far as schedule, okay? Attraction will always be there. As they do say, distance makes the heart grow fonder, okay? It's, again, I don't feel like it's definitive. Trusting your person. Maybe I'm getting this feeling of someone having to maybe go away on business, possibly. You're not able to go with them. Like I said, this may be work related, and so you will have to deal with your person being gone for a few days, if not longer, okay? And so do what you can in regards to keeping the relationship afloat. With camera, maybe you can take pictures, send them to each other, maybe video chat if possible, if they have the time, but don't allow yourself to get into negative thinking, okay? Again, like I said, you can check out, I'll put the link in the description box below for my meditative oils. Like I said, lapis lazuli will help with that negative overthinking and promote to push that negativity out and focus on the positives only, okay? But as long as you have open communication with your person, express your fears of them being gone for such a long time, or vice versa. Maybe they will express that to you, and that should help you trust a little bit more, Okay, Capricorns? So, with that being said, that is all that I have for you guys today. There is one more reading, so until then, Capricorns, peace.